Don't overlook the obvious. Pray about every difficult problem. Bill Marriott. Nice having you all to this program, Vivid View with Ehilis. God be praised. Vivid View, say and do it. The trade of human for the purpose of forced labor, sexual slavery, or commercial sexual exploitation for the trafficker is human trafficking. Curbing the menace of human trafficking is the topic for today's discussion. We shall be back in a few seconds, and after which the guests will be introduced. Please don't go anywhere. Vivid View, say and do it. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, curbing the menace of human trafficking is the topic for discussion. And with me in the studio is an old face. She's a journalist and editor, Hajai Shekina Lawal.
It's a pleasure being there. Vivid View,
say and do it. Before discussion proper, please follow us on our social media handles are displayed on the screen. Hajai, you're welcome again. May we have your perspective of this subject matter?
Yes, human trafficking, we all agree, is a violation of anybody's right. As much as is a form of modern slavery, because when we really look at it, it's a modern slavery issue. Yes. Where we have people that are coerced, most of the time they are either coerced, forced, or lured into this. Because what they are promised most of the time is not what usually obtains. It is when people are into it that they start regretting that, why did I leave my domain? Why did I agree to this? And as a community, everybody, all hands have to be on deck to really curb this menace, because the consequences are so grave. We cannot continue to count it. We have people losing their lives as a result of this. Mm-hmm. We have many losing their dignity. Even those that are survivors, when they come back, the rescue situation is not always there. When we talk in terms of the health, in terms of home provision, in terms of legal provision, all these things are not usually there. So it's something that we really need to nip in the bud, and we really need to create the necessary awareness.
That's right. So why do people indulge in human trafficking?
For those who are the traffickers, it's a big business. Yes, it's a multi-million dollars business. And that's why they usually take it seriously. And that's why you usually see them, they are ready to process your papers for you. They are ready to spend money for people at times, most of the time, because there will be an agreement. Even in some cases, they will make the people to take oath. They do blood oath. They go to shrines at times to take oath that when you get there, when you are earning, you have to be paying me back. And in most cases, for those of them that are survivors, because we've had interactions with some of these survivors, the story is not usually palatable. Because you find most of them, they will have to keep paying and paying and paying. At the end of the day, they will be regretting their action. Another cause of human trafficking, apart from the fact that it's a multi-billion dollars business for those who are involved in it, because of the situation we found ourselves in our country, poverty is a key role here. And, you know, if not for poverty, for those of them that actually agree to go with those traffickers, it's because of the situation they found themselves in. Though we can find ways around this, but some of them just feel the best way out is to get out of the country. And in getting out of the country, they are not getting out through the proper means. They are not going out of the country through the legal means. So you find a lot of them losing their lives. And another cause is the issue of insecurity. yes, is an issue. Insecurity in our country. Bad governance. Because I believe that if we really get it right as a country, there won't be need for
anybody going to
our
look for greener
citizens
pasture
going
outside.
to look for greener pasture anywhere where they will be maltreated eventually. Because in those places they are working most of the time, they are not properly paid. It's either they are not paid well, or for some people they are not even paid at all. Unfortunately, most of them do not even know their rights. They don't know that even as an alien in a particular country, as a migrant, you still have your rights. There are certain things you can still claim. But because people are not aware, you see them tolerating all manners of people. They put them in place as if they are in a camp. The living condition is nothing to write home about. So we can continue to list the causes and the causes, but poverty, bad governance, because if we have good leadership, our country should not be where we are today. We have no reason going outside our country. God has given us.
They should be the one coming to us, coming to Nigeria.
And that's how it was in
we are naturally endowed.
In the 60s, 70s, 80s, even up till 80s. God has endowed us with all the natural resources, even the best of weather that we can think of. But another thing that I want to point out is, on my part, I think for some people, it's just great. It's just great. Because you find out that some of these things that you think you are looking for outside the country, those things that you think the grain is not greener in other climes. It's just the way you wet it. For those who are, becoming victims or survivors of human trafficking, you discover that there are so many things that, even here, as terrible as we think, quote unquote, the situation is, you can still find certain things to do, and you will surely excel. Not only in terms of fine, if we start looking at our educational system, our health, economy, you might be dampened in spirit. But that should not be. That should not be. And the reason why I said greed is another cause, is because some of our youths, and even those who are elderly, they are not ready to start small. But for any entrepreneur or any human endeavor, there is always a starting point.
Yes.
But because people want to make it big, they want to make it big time, all at once, and that is why I said greed is one of the reasons.
Yeah, to add to that, it's not only that, just to make it big again. Some of them, like in the Edo State, they will even go to the extent of selling their houses to give to their children to travel out. Why not give that same money if you have the mind to your child to start something better here?
That is what
you don't even know whether your child will even get to the destination. Some died in Mediterranean Sea. So many things happen to them. Some also have good jobs and good hand job they're doing. As again, I listened to one of the survivors. She said that she has a very good salon making hair, and I know her here in Lagos. She was really doing well before this friend that came to cajole her to go. See this your handwork. That lady came pretending to be her customer. She make her hair, and she said, this is your handwork. If you follow me to Italy, you will do much better, you make more and all. Yes. And that was how she believed the lady. She confessed it. Maybe other people must have listened to her in the television. And that's how she just dropped her handwork. They know her very well, to go. So greed, as you mentioned, is also there. Yes. It's part of it. I think by now we should learn our lesson. But unfortunately, our people, the victims, they don't still want to learn. They still want to make it big. Some will say, since your friend is there, you too go. I want to also be big. I want to style good, better judge, like mama this one, like papa this one. And comparison and all those stuff. So it shouldn't be. Now we'll take a break now. Come and continue. Okay. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
This is Vivid View.